This is Mike Teese, Keller Williams Greater Cleveland West Productivity Coach. I'm coming to you today wanting to speak about a series of videos that we're going to put together regarding completing the listing documents. Two sections to this. One would be the documents that you need to complete with the seller themselves. And then there's a few other documents that need to be part of the transaction loop that are more geared towards just the internal need. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about those, and then we will put together individual videos on each document. My hope being that you guys will find this very helpful in putting together the listing paperwork in the future. So let me talk about these documents a little bit individually, and then we will talk about the couple of ancillary things that will then need to be added to the loop. So first off, you will need the Consumer Guide to Agency Relationship, which we have a separate video on that, and that is just a document that talks about who it is that you're representing. In this case, you will be representing the seller. And by the way, when you're the listing agent, you will always be representing the seller. Secondly, we have an affiliated business arrangement disclosure statement. This talks about our relationship with Ohio Real Title, Venture Land Title, and that we have a relationship with them that we benefit financially from. It does not obligate them to use them, but it is a document that is needed. Thirdly, I want to talk about the phishing scam document. This is a document that just really makes them aware of, and it's also in the listing agreement. It makes them aware of the fact that there are some bad people out there trying to take their money via wire transfers, and so we're putting them on notice that they need to be aware of that. Speaking once again about that, do not ever tell anybody where they should wire money. Let the professionals with the title company and the banks do that. That way you're going to safely be out of the picture if something goes wrong. Next, I want to talk about the disclosures. There's a residential property disclosure form, and there's a lead-based paint disclosure form. The residential property disclosure form is a form completed by the seller, and it is to be completed by them in their handwriting or via dot loop, and they are completing it to the best of their abilities to talk about the condition of the property as they know it. Most people need to fill it out. There's some rare instances where they do not need to fill it out, and I will talk about that in a later video. Secondly, there's the lead-based paint disclosure. This is a form that needs to be completed for all homes listed that are built prior to 1978. If it is built after 1978, there's no need to complete the form. So those are the two primary disclosures. Next, I want to talk about the home warranty contract. We are affiliated with America's Preferred. They have brochures throughout the office that can help you out. But whether or not you are having your seller agree to provide a home warranty, they need to sign the document, either accepting that they're providing it or signing it saying that they're declining it. And there are distinct boxes as to where they need to sign for that. And there are some benefits to obviously having a home warranty as a listing, and I am hoping to also do a video with America's Preferred Home Warranty that will kind of help give them a chance to kind of broadcast out to you guys. But also by signing it and declining it, there's also some benefits to us as a broker as far as some protections. So it is a required form. Another form that goes with the fact that if you are offering a home warranty with the listing is what they call a data collection form. This also needs to be completed, and this is nothing more than gathering information about who is the manufacturer of some of the appliances, the HVAC system, the hot water tank, things like that. And if you're providing a home warranty, that is also a required form. The last document is the most important document, and that's the exclusive right to sell agreement. This is a document that is signed by the sellers agreeing to list the property with you, and it also requires your signature. And this is where you kind of state the terms of the listing as far as the length, the pricing, the commission, whether or not they're providing a warranty, any excluded items that they want to have listed on the agreement that will not go into the MLS. It's really, it identifies the property address, the parcel number, etc. So, I mean, this is the main document that needs to be completed. Those are the forms that you're going to need to have signed by the seller. And then as far as submitting it to the office, there's a few other ancillary documents that don't require a signature by the seller, but they are required to complete the loop. And we like complete loops because complete loops lead to you getting paid. Number one would be the MLS. Once you have built out the MLS and you go live, you take an MLS printout of the active listing and you move that into the loop. Secondly, it's a good practice to order a tax and legal for every home that you list. You can do that through Ohio Real Title. It really kind of verifies who owns the property and is something that also is required in the loop. And then lastly, if you're selling a property that is being sold by an LLC or a trust or by somebody who has a power of attorney, you need to get a copy of that document that authorizes them to sell it, and that needs to be put into the loop. And I think the last thing I want to talk about that would be, kind of clear up any confusion. Properties that married couples are selling. Example, John Smith has owned the house for 10 years. He married Mary 2 years ago. She's not being shown as an owner of record, but in Ohio, as a married spouse, she has dollar rights. She needs to sign all the listing documents. She will then also, at closing, if they successfully sell it, she will need to sign off her dollar rights. So there's an example of where, even though she's not on title, she is married and she now has a vested interest in the property. So typically, if there's a couple divorcing, is their divorce final? No, it's not. Do they not talk to each other? No, they don't. But at the same time, it's your job to collect those signatures. So let's be very clear on that as well. So I look forward to doing these videos and helping you guys out and making your job easier, making my job easier, making for a successful transaction. This is Mike T. Sauer.